The greatest underdog the world has ever known, Rey Mysterio.
What Rey lacks in size, he more than makes up for in heart. And he is the most recognized luchador in wrestling history.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
There really is no challenge that can be considered impossible when it comes to Rey Mysterio. This dude has made a career out of defying the odds.
Prepare to be wowed. Prepare for the man with zero fear.
And his opponent, from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta!
Has taken the WWE Universe by storm with his impressive style.
Yeah, his lucha prowess, technical ability, viciousness. Penta has it all, and he doesn't hold back.
Unlike any other superstar, luchador or otherwise, we've seen. You got to keep up the attack, but never underestimate Rey Mysterio.
Easier said than done. Rey Mysterio, the greatest underdog in the history of the game.
And now Penta looking ready as ever to compete. Zero fear. Penta lives by that motto. No fear in the ring, no fear facing any challenge that comes his way.
Yeah, if anything, Cole, Penta's the one to fear. This is a superstar who isn't bound to what people might expect from a luchador. Penta can go extreme. He can play the ground game, and he sure as hell can break your bones.
You're absolutely right, Corey. Penta's just so versatile, so vicious in that ring.
And then there's the masked one known as the ultimate underdog. For what Rey Mysterio lacks in stature, he more than makes up for in heart. We've seen him slay giants, monsters, demons, and beasts.
Even I can't deny that no matter the challenge or no matter the obstacle, Rey Mysterio will always rise to the occasion.
Man. With Rey Mysterio's speed and agility, Corey, how do you even try to keep up with him?
Simple answer, Cole. You don't. Instead, you work to take away that speed. You ground Rey. You stay on Rey, and you refuse to let him pick up the pace. You control the pace of this match, not Rey.
Just attacking the legs. Penta's really keeping the pressure on.
This is how you counter Rey's speed. Staying on him, refusing to let him pick up the pace. Keeping in control.
Turns it around.
Mysterio finally creates some more offense for himself.
He can do it here. Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
Not even close to down and out at this point.
Going up, uh-oh. Going down, punches and counters out.
Oh, man. And Rey Mysterio connected nicely right there. Moonsault!
That was beautiful. He is trying to get up, but it is not going well.
Unbelievable athleticism. Into the armbar.
Squirms his way out.
Penta gets rescinded right back. Here we go. Rey Mysterio. 619.
And this is classic Mysterio, putting on a bigger fight than his stature would indicate.
From the tops.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Sky high.
Frog splash by Rey Mysterio. was not a 3 count?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
In a rare moment of frustration for Rey Mysterio, he might be doubting his ability to close this out.
Springboard splash!
And he's looking out of sorts now.
The indomitable spirit of Rey Mysterio on full display.
The headbutt to the gut! Penta just unable to stop this attack.
This is a good job of keeping Penta in check.
Precise aiming on that basement drop kick.
Quick thinking from Penta.
Crucial turnaround there because he was falling behind.
But Penta still has more to do to get this fully in his favor.
We all know what he's thinking here.
Taking off from the ropes.
Ooh! The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Penta has his opponent locked in. Penta driver. Mysterio couldn't avoid the big shot.
2 count. And they're still in this.
Incredible. The big heart of Rey Mysterio shining through in the clutch.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence. And this is becoming a career-defining matchup.
Certainly one that will be talked about long after the bell rings.
Sling blade!
Up into the fight.
Uh-oh!
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation. Making his way to the top here.
He wants it one more time.
Splash!
Mysterio can seal it here.
2! It's over and Rey Mysterio is your winner. How about another look at some of the highlights?
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
A huge upset for Penta here tonight.
Say what you will about his parenting, but Mysterio's still got it in the ring.
Oh, come on, Corey. Just stop already.
The dogs are barking loud tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breakker.
Breakker broke down the damn door and has terrorized the competition during his young career.
Breakker really a generational talent, seemingly built to be a force in this industry.
And Breaker's extremely explosive in the ring. He's endlessly charismatic out of it and wise beyond his years from bell to bell.
Clearly learned a lot from his family about the business, but is easily carving his own path and legacy of dominance.
Lock your doors, hide your girlfriends, and alert the authorities.
Call the barber to shave his mustache.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
The toughest young superstar in all of WWE and in Cell Block 6.
Well, Dom has had big shoes to fill, and he has certainly done all that he can, for better or worse, to make a name for himself in this industry.
Is this man truly ready for Bron Breakker, a superstar who is bred for success?
And here's Dirty Dom, smug as hell. Hopefully the mustache gets slapped off this kid's face, and this maybe the mullet can go too while we're at it.
Cole, you speak like Dom isn't an inspiration to the entire WWE Universe. This is a man who overcame a deadbeat dad and survived a maximum security prison, all to become a top superstar and WWE's biggest ladies' man.
I honestly don't even know what to say at this point, Corey. Look, no one's going to doubt Dom's abilities. But here's where it ends, and where the boos begin. From the top!
Elbow drop, good lord!
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
No cause for concern on his part. Still early. Starting to see the tolls of this match add up. Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Well-framed standing moonsault.
It's hard enough to do a moonsault from the ropes, but
Bron Breakker, the Steiner recline.
you can feel him desperately trying to find a way, and he does. Oh.
Twists the arm and a...
Working on the arm wringer. Oh, and a kick. That was nasty.
He can barely gain his footing, and he has no clue what's coming. Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
He's got him down for the pin here. And he gets the shoulder up before, too.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
619, better than Daddy ever did.
And you can see the excitement building in Dominik's eyes now.
And he heads back into the ring.
Look at the heart. Dirty Dom on point with the frog splash.
Now he might have not go out for good.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
Simply abnormal resilience from Breakker.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes at the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Dominik gets cut off.
Frankensteiner.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Powerful suplex toss.
Whoa!
identifying the target.
Does that pull it out for Breaker?
Into the cover. What, only 2?
Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3
millimeters.
And Breaker having to reckon with the fact that his best seemingly wasn't good enough.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. From the top. Double axe handle connects.
And this one's taken to the outside. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside. This is an unwieldy attack from Bron.
And Dirty Dom's absolutely been baited into making unnecessary mistakes at this point. That's really got to get under his skin.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
This could be fatigue finally truly settling in.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
There's the gut check.
Bron Breakker living up to his reputation as intensity personified.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Dodges away. Spear! Spear! Can that finish Dominik?
Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2. Yes, and Bron Breakker takes it. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker snatches the win.
The sheer strength of Bron Breakker just put everyone on notice.
One of the all-time greats in the women's division, the Empress of Tomorrow.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
Think about this, gentlemen. Asuka has a combined 914 days without defeat in NXT and WWE.
And Asuka has remained dominant even after that historical streak.
She truly believes that nobody is ready for Asuka.
Well, look at everything Asuka's done here. Grand Slam champion. She won the Royal Rumble, dominated everyone she's faced. Asuka has all the reason in the world to believe that.
Iyo Sky is here to show who's really in charge.
A woman who has reached the top of WWE but still demands your respect.
And her opponent, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Iyo Sky.
Iyo Sky's list of titles in Japan is a mile long across every major women's division.
Yeah, here in WWE, Iyo's continued that success, but she has something now she didn't have then. She has control.
Iyo Sky made her mark in NXT history as one of the most accomplished superstars in the brand's entire history.
Yeah, but Iyo's change in attitude and her new allies ensure even more success in WWE.
The Bill Sounds of the Genius of the Sky is ready to attack. Iyo Sky is always reaching for new heights in this business, and her cruelty knows no bounds.
Mind-blowing athleticism and devastating martial arts strikes means Iyo inflicts irreparable damage to her opponents.
Which is why Iyo emerged as such a force in damage control. Iyo does what needs to be done within fractions of a second, no matter who's in the line of fire.
But behold the Empress of Tomorrow. And she does a spectacular job of sectioning the ring off, utilizing what she needs given the situation.
The martial arts expertise, the fixation on incapacitating opponents, and the mist that can attack at any time. All you can do is survive. Asuka.
I don't know if I would have gone for a pin so soon.
Eludes the attack.
Oh, that got turned around on Sky.
Endless kicks to the gut.
Byron, I'll explain to you what that feels like.
Asuka is such a dangerous opponent in every aspect. Corey, how do you approach such a multifaceted wrestler?
Almost every aspect of the Empress's attack plan comes from her speed. You have to approach her with a slow and deliberate pace. That should put a damper on her offense.
She might need to regroup.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this.
Oh, what a kick!
Vicious. Asuka turns it around.
Oh, what a quick answer. Sent right into the corner. And she's returning fire.
Palm strike finds its target.
And running knee.
Right between the shoulder blades.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Taking things back into the ring. Finds the room to land a back elbow.
This is going to get ugly. Air raid crash.
Turns it into a pin attempt. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Ooh, that didn't go as Asuka designed.
Using the elbow to escape the attack. Lining her up perfectly. I would fear what's coming next.
Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
She is in a precarious position.
Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly. It's going to get bad. Up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Spanish fly. My goodness. Iyo Sky with an absolutely spectacular display of offense.
Look out!
The Genius of the Sky with a moonsault.
Iyo might have put an end to this.
Oh, she's still alive.
And from the clutches of defeat, Asuka reached deep into the caverns for that kick out.
I don't think Iyo is going to let that kick out phase her. If anything, it added fuel to her fire.
No idea her opponent has her dead to rights here.
Asuka retaliates.
Iyo able to fend her off.
Boom, what impact! Looking to get airborne here. From the top.
Piercing elbow.
Iyo is completely dictating the pace here.
Not letting Asuka get buzzing, and the Empress is off her game here.
Bang! And another.
Asuka is looking beaten down, guys.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
She saw that coming.
Wow. Ooh. A narrow escape.
Devastating elbow.
Manages to reverse it.
Asuka managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
She's trying to get her bearings back now.
Oh, she manages to reverse it. Swift clothesline out of nowhere.
Iyo moved at the right time.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
From the heavens, good Lord, taking flight.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
She throws her back in.
Asuka rallying the crowd behind her.
Critical point in this match. She's all tied up and in a lot of pain.
Will it get counter? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
Iyo Sky floating over. Iyo Sky's got it locked in. The Koji clutch.
Asuka, I've never seen her in this deep trouble before. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
There they go, looking to put this one away, perhaps with one big, high-risk move. Opponent on the top rope, going up there to meet them.
Avalanche Spanish fly.
The genius of the Sky might take flight. That unraveled it.
Soaring.
Tremendous drop kick.
Asuka shoulders her down. There it is. Iyo Sky is your winner. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
Here is your winner, Iyo Sky.
Iyo Sky victorious here tonight.
This loss plastered all over Asuka's face. No emotion being held back, and I can only assume this will have a ripple effect.
He is the alpha male of our species.
And Lesnar looking to dominate.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
The Beast incarnate has been involved in some of WWE's biggest matches.
He's always a spectacle to see in action.
And there are undoubtedly more unforgettable moments on their way. It's time to do it the cowboy way.
You do not want to get into a striking exchange with Drew McIntyre if you hope to survive this matchup.
Well, here comes the Scottish Warrior.
Carrying his trusted blade, Angela, McIntyre summons the support of the WWE Universe into battle.
Weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
The Scottish Warrior outlasted 29 other superstars to win the 2020 Royal Rumble match and then carried that momentum all the way to WrestleMania, where he became WWE Champion.
One of the most obvious statements I can say is, Brock Lesnar is always ready for a throwdown. The man has an insatiable appetite for combat. It doesn't matter when, where, or even who.
I'm going to disagree with you on one point. You called Brock a man when we all know he's a beast. The aptly named Beast Incarnate doesn't get in the ring with opponents. He gets in the ring with victims.
Right you are, Corey. Lesnar never doubts his own ability to just demolish the opposition.
But with Drew McIntyre in the ring, this match is not going to be for the weak of heart. Drew loves to get physical, to go all out, and truly put the resiliency of his opponents to the test.
It's an approach McIntyre can get away with only because he's one of the most hard-headed and resilient superstars we've ever seen. This man will take a hellish beating, still keep moving forward, and keep pursuing his goals.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Ooh, a little shove.
Placing him in the corner. Ooh, and fights back. Oh, right to the gut. Boom. What a shot. Right up against his face.
Come on. Now, that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
Flying.
Flying.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
Drew is known as the Scottish Warrior. He loves a good fight and is not the slightest bit shy about letting his counterparts know exactly that.
Yeah, and in Drew's case, there's no reason to deviate from that plan. Take the fight to the competition and let the chips fall where they may.
Clothesline.
skull.
Straight into the pin. Fending off a 2 count there.
Still in it.
Oh!
Punch connects.
Slugging it out, toe to toe now.
Neither competitor is backing down. The fight is on, and it's furious. Ooh!
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot, just going off with everything they've got now. Oh, I thought they were going to keep that up all night.
McIntyre counters with power. Let's get a kiss.
Drew's competition knows he's in the deep waters now, and
McIntyre poised and ready to strike in the corner.
He's able to counter that.
Brock managing to get some control back now.
Brock weathered the storm and wants to hail down thunder of his own. Countered into an arm drag. Brutal club.
Brock here now, not used to being without the momentum.
Yeah, McIntyre asserting supremacy over Brock. Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion.
Calculating the next move here.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Is this it? Is this the end? Big kick out.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
He knew what was coming there.
He's managing to get some control back now.
He's still hanging on, still in this thing.
Taking a moment to get pumped.
The Beast cinching it in. Uh-oh, Byron. Lesnar looking to snap the arm.
Come on, Lock. It's locked in so tight. Running out of options in a hurry.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Working on their arm.
Pride. Well, that came to an end with an abrupt punch.
Caught in a bad spot. Power slam. McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack.
And that's Big Drew doing what he does best, taking the fight to his opponent and ending up on top. Lesnar and McIntyre, what grit, what will, what determination from both these athletes.
Able to slip out of that one. Heading to ringside now.
McIntyre gets away from that.
And through the pain, McIntyre continues to bring the fight.
Brock has had flashes of control, but not on that one.
Oh my goodness.
Fast thinking.
Claymore by McIntyre. McIntyre might have him.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Up high.
He fails to connect.
That could be curtains for Brock.
Cover. Wow, just barely making it out.
If it was anyone other than Brock Lesnar to kick out there, I'd be more surprised.
The supreme being of our species doing inhuman things.
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken. Listen to this. Now into the cover. Will McIntyre be able to recover? Stopping the ref's count at 2.
He refuses to stay.
Playing possum. Shoulders down. It's all over. Drew McIntyre wins. That had to be one of the matches of the year. Let's take another look at some of the action.
here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
We talk about the power and dominance of both these superstars a lot, but tonight, Drew McIntyre has proven he is a cut above Brock Lesnar.